As a bridge member, the question is, how do you prepare for the meeting? Let's say you're a loan officer. How do you prepare to meet with a real estate agent? You just go in and just start presenting the bridge materials? Well, what we're going to do is, prior to that phone call, that face-to-face meeting with them, I'm going to really suggest that you pull up their tax record. What do you learn from somebody's tax record? This actually happened today. I was coaching somebody and they said, what do I take to this meeting that I know about them, but they don't know that I know? So there is again, a lender working with a particular realtor who lives in the city in a two-family. So the question is the property a $42,000 two-family or a $342,000 two-family? Would your approach be a little different if you knew the realtor lived in the 42 versus the 342? I would think so. They're going to have different expectations. The one at 42 probably needs a lot more work, a lot more help. The 342 is somebody that already knows certain things. We have to take that into account. In addition, what about pulling the realtor's data for the last 2 years? Unfortunately, now I'm a realtor, sometimes there's embellishments on what the realtor's accomplishments are. I've actually interviewed agents and I knew their numbers during my Quantum Leap phone call, which is getting to know them about their business plan for the upcoming year, or just to check in with see how they're going at Quantum Leap. So the agent says to me that he sold every listing he took last year. So I said, just out of curiosity, I know listings are tough in this economy, how'd you do? And he said he sold every one of them. Now, I've got his report right out of the MLS in front of me, and you can get this information as well, even if you're not a realtor. I'll tell you how to do that in just a second here. We're going to do it right, there's no question about that. However, the data showed that he had exactly the same amount of units he closed and the exact amount that he failed at. So what happened to, I sold all of them. I started saying, but didn't you have this listing on that street and that street? Oh, those people weren't motivated. Oh, those guys, it was overpriced. That's a tough area to sell a house in. Well, my first question was, do you sell most of the things that you take? And he said he sells everything he takes, except for the uncooperative people that he misjudged and he overpriced. So those are the ones he didn't take. Well, he did take them. He took part-time job listings that didn't sell. How many buyer relationships did he take that didn't sell? So what we're going to do prior to meeting with people, go to the Facebook site, learn about the person, go to LinkedIn, just check out some social media. This is worth a 15-minute to half-hour investment of your time so you know a lot about this particular person. You're going to ask yourself questions that you never thought of before. Look at their job history on LinkedIn. These are very valuable places to get intel on the party that you're trying to help and be of service to. Unless you just want to go in and say you've got a great rate and your brand's been around for 100 years and that's why they should do business with you, because you care. You give great service. I think the next guy is going to say the same thing, that they care, but they care more. And they need the business more. They're going to take care of you. Now, let's find out everything we can about the person. When you look at the data out of the MLS, you can see the challenges the agent had. Are they really succeeding? Are they failing? Do they have high days in the market if they have listings? Do they have very few price reductions? Are they just not achieving that? You can see their failed listings. They went from day 1 to day 101 and never dropped the price. That's an indication the agent is challenged with communication. If they have 8 active listings right now and they have no pendings, is that an indication in the marketplace? Or is that an indication the agent has trouble communicating the vision to the right price? I've seen agents carry 20 active listings and have no pendings. Is that the economy? When some other agent has 20 active listings and has 10 pendings? Is the other clients, are they better than the other agent's clients? No, it's just a matter of communicating people who are in pain how to keep moving forward. And there's quite a difference in realtors' production, again, not just what they close, but what they fail at. So how do we solve their problems? We must first know their problems. Or you can go in and skip all this stuff and wing it. So where do you get this data? Well, obviously you know realtors. You can simply ask them for the data. It's simple. You know the agent's last name, and there's a report in the MLSs around the United States. And if you have a friend that's a realtor and you've got just 5 agents you're targeting right now, this isn't a major favor to ask them. Or a lot of times in your company, there's somebody who's already with a real estate license, you just don't know it, but they might be working as, well, have a part-time job. They might be a receptionist, they might be an admin. You have a license, but they just didn't use it. And they can just share this information with you. Okay, thanks for watching.